Hello and welcome to Who Is Best, a show that sometimes ignores the opinions of its subscribers for no apparent reason. I'm sorry. The Shining series' slow descent into madness has produced some fun titles and some terrible ones. The last Shining game to be released was the updated Shining Resonance Refrain, which was a remaster of the original PS3 version and came with more bikini variations than voice dialogue. Today we'll be looking at which character is best in Shining Resonance Refrain. Now there are a few different factors that we're looking at, but nothing too out of the ordinary. Mainly accessibility, manual and AI controlled potential, skills, abilities, weapon type and range, damage per second, and more. So be sure to subscribe for more future Shining content and stick around till the end for a bonus list. Let's get going with the shit here. One thing Exella has going for her is that if you play in Refrain mode, you can access her nearly at the very beginning of the game. The bad part is, well, everything else. Exella is a slow, weak damage dealer with a mediocre break skill. The two decent strategies with her is to spam her frost skill or utilize her gravity force ability during certain boss fights. To add insult to injury, her AI is probably the worst in the game, making her overall the worst party member in the game. The low tier. Leston is an unfocused character who seems to be able to do everything just kind of poorly. If for some insane reason you don't want to use Kirika or Rina for healing and support, Leston is a decent third draft. Another thing going against Leston is that he's the last party member you obtain in your playthrough, making him the least accessible of the bunch. What keeps him out of this tier is his decent break attack and his mid-tier AI that manages the front lines fairly well. Also, just a warning, at one point in the game you will be forced to use Leston and Agnum in a battle. This will be a required battle, and having either of these characters underleveled could lead to some painful grinding during the mid-game. The mid-tier. Sonia's placement is going to be slightly controversial. She suffers many of the issues that Exella suffers, but there are certain strategies that can make her quite broken in the right circumstances. She can heal, deal decent damage, and spamming her million thrust and break skill can stun lock enemies. If equipped with the right accessories, Sonia can become an incredible evasion tank, which pairs well with her taunt ability drawing aggro. Ultimately, she's one of the top breakers and an incredible tank which levels out her abysmal damage and terrible AI. If controlled, you can make her nearly top tier. Next on the mid tier is Agnum. Agnum is the best tank in the game and joins the party slightly overpowered. He's also one of the best AI companions, being capable of excelling at his role with minimal babysitting. Make sure you have a healer supporting him and he can tank almost every attack in the game. His Fire Force ability can be long range or short range, and paired with his break attack overall makes him a good character. Not an amazing character, or a broken character, but a good one. The top tier. Marion is one of the best long-range DPS in Shining Resonance. Canceling her second normal attack and spamming the first two quick shots will optimize her damage. On top of this, she has the force ability Restore, so she can even make a decent support character. Her AI is okay. You'll definitely want to control her if you want to take advantage of her full damage, but overall, she's an incredible party member whose only real downfall is how late you acquire her. But even that couldn't keep Marion from the top tier. Next up is my personal favorite party member, Rina. Rina is your magic DPS and your second best support character in Shining Resonance. If controlled and using the quick cast build, Rina's damage and breaking potential is off the charts. On top of this, Rina's AI is great. Not perfect, but it will be useful in most situations. If controlled, she should be a DPS, but if left as an AI, she'll be a great support/attacker hybrid. The final member of the top tier is Janice. Janice in Refrain mode is accessible from the beginning and outside of Yuma is the single best physical DPS. He has a tricky to master break attack that can be devastating in the right hands. Combine this with his incredible mobility and a skilled player can make him deadly. If left as an AI, Janice will more or less be a tank for the party, sticking to the front lines and attacking anything that comes near him. The God tier. First on the God tier is the single best support and healer, as well as the second best long-range attacker, Kirika. She has incredible versatility and mobility on the battlefield. Her long-range break attack can keep her clear of enemy range at all times, making her devastating when controlled. If you choose not to use her, Kirika's AI is one of the best in the game, mainly skirting the battlefield, healing and attacking when necessary. Out of all the controllable characters, Kirika is highly recommended as her mobility mixed with her damage and support can make her practically a one-woman team. Yuma is the main character, and damn is he just so boring. That being said, he is also the strongest character in the game, and is highly recommended as a controlled party member. Yuma can turn into the Shining Dragon, which turns him into a battlefield sweeping DPS machine. Early in the game, it's kinda useless because of the possibility of going berserk. But in the late game, this will no longer be an issue, as utilizing Band will make him invulnerable to berserk and practically invincible. If not utilizing the Shining Dragon strat, he's still incredibly useful and can be both a good controlled party member or an AI controlled tank. Either way, you can't go wrong. And that's our list. I'd recommend using either Kirika or Yuma for an optimal run. Both should be in your party regardless. The other two party members can be Janice, Marion, or even Agnum. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. And hey, let me ask you a question. You just watched this video till the end, which means that you are one of the 3 Shining Resonance Refrain fans in the world. How many other channels cover games like this? Not many. Do you want to support that behavior? If so, then head over to my Patreon to start supporting niche RPGs today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all later. Bonus round! Top 10 best dressed ladies of Shining Resonance Refrain. Number 10, Rinna's maid outfit. Number 9, Marion's one piece. Number 8, Excella's school uniform. Number 7, Sonia's armor. Number 6, Marion's uniform. Number 5, Kirika's maid outfit. Number 4, Rinna's bathing suit. Number 3, Sonia's bikini. Number 2, Excella's armor. Number 1, Rinna's witch outfit. And the best outfit of them all, which isn't an option but deserves to be at the top of this list, is Sonia's Dragoneer armor, which is God tier design.